It's the way these people have some nerve. This Jubilee episode, when I say it's hard for me to be surprised, but then again, it's just like, part of me is like, how did this go on for so long? Come on. Before we begin today's video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media as we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers, because we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Amen. Amen. This Jubilee episode really had your girl tight. When I say tight, I mean tight. The way that Mehdi really composed himself, I said, sir, that's composure right there. I just want to say this. Number one, do I think all Republicans are racist? No, I don't. However, this group of folks, the reason why I say Mehdi versus 20 racist, because not one of them stood up and even spoke out and was like, sir, you're going too far. The man who sat there so comfortably and smiled and said, yeah, I'm a fascist, with a smile on your face. So because Jubilee, they flag accounts, you know, they copyright. So we're gonna see if we can get away with the clips, the TikTok clips. There's two clips that we're gonna watch. Let me go ahead and sip some tea. There's two clips we're gonna watch, and you're gonna get my responses, because this was actually redonkulous. Not ridiculous, but redonkulous. Let's watch this first one.
How would Connor's America look? What would it look like?
Well, quite frankly, I think we would deport people who shouldn't be here.
No, I didn't ask about deporting. What does the government look like?
What does the government look like?
Yeah.
I would say, quite frankly, it's under a sort of benevolent leader, such as,
Where does he come from?
It could be a kind of aristocratic class. Could be someone
who picks the autocrat?
Frankly, the people. I mean, we could hold a vote on it. Kings were
isn't that democracy?
Well, sure. You can have a vote to get to that state.
And then no more votes afterwards?
Absolutely.
Wow.
100%.
Wow. And if that autocrat kills you and your family, you're fine with that?
Well, I'm not going to be a part of the group that he kills, because that's the whole thing.
How do you know? Autocrats tend to kill everyone, even their own supporters.
Carl Schmitt makes this point very well in his work. It's the friend-enemy distinction, right?
Carl Schmitt, the Nazi theoretician.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't care.
Are you a fan of the Nazis?
I frankly don't care being called a Nazi at all.
I didn't say that. I didn't actually say that. I said, are you a fan of the Nazis?
Well, they persecuted the church a little bit. I'm not a fan of that. But
what about the persecution of the Jews?
Well, I mean, I certainly don't support anyone's human dignity being assaulted. I'm a Catholic.
But you don't condemn Nazi persecution of the Jews?
I think that there was a little bit of persecution and stuff like that, which is bad. We may have to rename this show,
because you're a little bit more than a far-right Republican.
Hey, what can I say?
I think you can say, I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am. Absolutely.
I'm just checking who's...
Someone tell me they're actors. Like, this cannot be real. Like, it's real, but I just... I posted this on TikTok. A lot of people are commenting, oh, cancel Jubilee, cancel Jubilee. Me personally, the reason why I'm not like, oh, pro cancel Jubilee, in reference to this specific episode, because I really feel like it shows what we are going through in America, like the reality of it. Do I think vast majority of Americans are fascists? No, I don't think that. I don't believe that. But a select few are the loudest ones in the room. And the fact that he said that so comfortably and there are people in the background clapping, I did see one woman, I think she was looking around as if like, yo, what the heck is this man saying? She still didn't speak up. She didn't speak up. I just think that this episode was very, 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 very telling. Very telling. And for him to be a self-proclaimed Catholic, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Like, this is where we can get in the conversation where people use the religion to weaponize other people. And that is a perfect example. There's another clip that I want us to watch.
Each other. Because I have this thing, like people know I have this thing. I have to stay calm, okay? So
okay.
That it's about tribal warfare. Okay. That's where we're at in the US. I don't know where you're at in the UK. You're from India, so I don't really...
I'm not from India.
Oh, sorry, your parents are from India, yeah. So
I'm an American
you have
citizen.
your own stakes.
I'm an American, you know.
You're an American citizen?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know how you got that, but fair enough. Here's the thing.
Are you an American citizen?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Not sure how you got that, okay.
Born here.
Okay.
Born here, and my family lineage is settlers from the 1500s, so I have some stake in the claim here, okay?
But you're
a little different.
But you're a descendant of immigrants, settlers,
no.
colonialists.
Yeah,
colonials. You don't look very Native American to me.
I am Native American. Whites are Native Americans. What are you talking about? Whites are Native Americans.
Really?
I think
What was happening before the 1500s?
I think you're getting confused with it.
I don't mind going off on a tangent, but what was happening before the 1500s?
Calm down. I think you're getting...
What was happening before the 1500s?
There was indigenous people here that came here from Asia.
Do you know what indigenous means?
I do know what it means. It
Doesn't sound
means
like
they came here first, right?
So I would say that with Trump being anti-constitution, I don't really care, to be quite frankly.
Okay.
In regards, I think things like blasphemy shouldn't be allowed per the First Amendment. I think that, quite frankly, there are a lot of... Quite frankly, if Trump is anti-constitution, good, and I think he should go further.
So this Donald Trump is defying the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the 14th Amendment. He's thinking of defying the 12th and 22nd Amendments. You're saying you don't care about the Constitution, but actually you do, because you quite like the Second Amendment. You just don't like the bits that you disagree with. Can I just be clear on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm more than willing to amend it and include
whenever
the
it's in
Second
your
Amendment.
favor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So can Democrats do the same when they're in office?
No, absolutely not. Because
So you don't
it's the
believe in
friend enemy.
democracy?
No, I don't. Absolutely not.
What do you believe in?
Autocracy.
And if that autocrat kills you and your family, you're fine with that?
Well, I'm not going to be a part of the group that he kills, because that's the whole thing.
How do you know?
Carl Schmitt
Autocrats tend to kill everyone,
Carl
even their own
Schmitt makes
supporters.
this point very well in his work. It's the friend-enemy distinction, right? You
Carl
liberals,
Schmitt, the Nazi theoretician.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't care.
Are you a fan of
ca-
the Nazis?
I don't. I frankly don't care being called a Nazi.
I shouldn't say that. I said, are you a fan of the Nazis?
Well, they persecuted the church a little bit. I'm not a fan of that. But
What about the persecution of the Jews?
Well, I mean, I certainly don't support anyone's human dignity being assaulted. I'm a Catholic.
But
And
you
so
don't condemn Nazi persecution of the Jews?
I think that there was a little bit of persecution.
You
Stuff
may
like
have to
that, which is
rename the
bad,
show,
but-
because you're a little bit more than a far-right Republican.
Hey, what can I say?
I think you could say, I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am.
So let me ask you a question. If you got rid of all immigrants coming in tomorrow, moratorium, you think that Republicans and employers of big firms just suddenly raise all the wages?
You notice
That's
how
what
you
you
didn't
believe.
answer what I said. You
That's
notice
what
how
you
that
believe.
was a complete pivot. Your ankles
That's what
all
you
right?
believe.
You pivoted the hell
That's what
away
you
from the
believe.
conversation.
Is that what you? I'm on
Are
the
your ankles
subject.
okay?
Do you believe that wages? I'm just wondering how naive you are. You believe that the 1% will raise wages and the federal wage
They will
if
be
we
forced
stop
to.
immigration?
They will be forced to.
great
When you
being
increase
started.
labor's relationship to capital, okay, and you give labor more bargaining power because you're
But this
tightening
is
the
a very
supply of
simplistic
labor.
understanding of economics because you're
Okay,
not,
explain I'm wrong.
I'm telling you how you're wrong.
here.
Because you're ignoring the fact that when immigrants come into an area, they spend money. They create jobs through
About
their
about
presence.
1/5 of their monthly income leaves the country.
That's a good thing also because you don't like US aid, foreign aid. So this is the point. They create
Don't
jobs. I
assume
came
that.
into this country. So far, every one of my assumptions about you has been correct. But listen to me. I am an immigrant. I'm speaking from personal experience.
Get the hell out.
I don't even like... I should get the hell out.
Yes.
Why?
I don't want you here.
Why?
Because you come here and say all this bullshit
Why?
about how Americans are lazy.
Why?
You push your left-wing
I never
politics.
said Americans are
I don't
lazy.
know why you say this.
I never said Americans are
yes, you are.
lazy. The only person
You're saying
attacking
immigrants
people
have
is
to
you.
come into this country so they can do jobs that we don't want to do.
I
That's
never
exactly
said those
what
words.
you said.
When did I say it?
Oh, really? You
When did
didn't
I
say
say
that?
it? We're
So
on
why don't we-
YouTube. Guys watching on YouTube, rewind to the time where I said immigrants are doing jobs we don't want to do. When did I say those words? Words
You
that
said-
came out of my mouth.
Okay, so why do we have to bring in immigrants? Why do we have to bring in immigrants to the country if we have people who are going to do the jobs?
Pause. You've been voted out.
It's nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
You're going to have to go, bro.
Nice talking to you. You're going to have to go, bro, is what he said as I left, to an American citizen. Good to know where you stand on immigration. It's not about immigration, is it? That's what it's not about. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. How are you?
Not bad. So, what type of immigrants are we talking about?
What do you mean?
Like any immigrants or are
Immigrants, that's what I said, immigrants
are illegal
overall.
immigrants part of it too?
Undocumented immigrants also contribute
Illegal.
greatly to the US. I say undocumented, I don't think people are illegal.
So, let's put it this way. I mean, I'm an immigrant too, from
you?
Iran.
Okay.
There isn't even
How
a
do you
US.
feel about the fact that people here want you out? Are you okay with that?
I'm here to debate you, not debate them.
I mean, you're all on the same side, you're part of one group.
No.
You've been clapping each other.
No, I mean, there are conservatives here, there are far right people here, there are Republicans
But how do
here.
you feel about that guy wanting me and you to leave?
But, you know, let's
I'm just
stick-
wondering. Wait, this is the topic of immigration.
It's not
how do
about
you feel
my,
about the
it's
guy?
not about my feelings towards them.
Okay.
It's about staying on this topic.
Okay.
And
Immigrants
talk
are good for America, yeah.
It's-
You and me, we're good for America. And the
So-
guy over there wants us to leave. So I'm just wondering how you feel about that.
So I believe that there has to be strict immigration laws.
Okay.
We have to make sure that the people are coming here have the good intent of the United States
Yeah.
in mind.
That's not my claim, but okay.
So-
my claim is about immigrants are net positive.
if we just open our borders to every single person
No one
that
calls
wants to
for
be
open
here,
borders.
you know, that claims that they have economical hardship in their country.
Who's calling for open borders?
No, I'm just saying, you know,
Or are you just a straw man? So you're just saying a straw man.
No, I'm saying
You're
that
wasting time with a straw man. No one's calling for open borders. I didn't call for open borders.
You wasted
I said
time.
immigrants who...
You wasted time trying to cause division between me and my
Division?
friends over
He
here.
wants you to leave the country. That's a pretty big deal.
All right.
I mean, you can ignore
Like
it,
you
but that's
said-
your side, my friend.
Like I said,
You
you were
made
the
your
one
bed.
that tried to derail this argument.
Derail?
By bringing that.
It's
Even
literally
though we're
core to my
trying to-
argument. I'm saying immigrants are good to America. People on
And-
your
and
side
I
are
asked
saying
you, what
we
type
should
of-
leave. Not me,
And
me and
I
you.
asked you, what type of immigrants are we talking about? Are we
Immigrants
talking about
overall.
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 So
I mean, we're not going to.
So
you want me to get into like particular communities? I'm not playing that
So
game.
you believe that people that come here without
Overall,
any
help
respect,
the society.
without any respect to our laws and our border,
No,
are going to be good for this country?
No, of course not.
So you can't say that all immigrants overall.
I never said all immigrants.
Well,
I said
you
immigrants overall. Immigrants overall doesn't mean all immigrants. Sorry to break that to you.
All right. So we have to make sure that the people who are coming here have the good intent of this country in mind. Agreed?
Yes.
All right,
Irrelevant
good.
to my claim,
But
but
when you
agreed.
have undocumented immigration going
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
you can't vet that. You can't make sure about that. Let me real quick, talk about my background. There is no the American embassy in Iran. So in order to come here, you have to stay in line for 4 years, and you have to go through some serious vetting procedure to get here. But I made it, and that process has to be in place because you don't want terrorists
But I'm
to fill this country.
I made it too. I'm an American citizen. I went through lots of vetting. I took my test.
And that's
The
how
guy
it
over
should
there
be.
wants us to leave.
But
he wants us to leave.
When people-
so people don't really care about vetting, do they?
But
It's not really about vetting, is it, my
But
friend?
people should not have
You're in
the
denial.
right. People should not have the right to ignore our borders and our laws.
What about those
to
of us who
come
don't
here.
ignore the borders? Should we get to stay?
Of course.
But he says we shouldn't.
Well, I'm not debating him.
Y'all, that's not even half of it. That's not even half of it. Like, the whole video is like 16 minutes long of recapping the whole hour and a half conversation. We're not going to go through it all, but I hope that gave you a glimpse of what was going on. I don't see how anybody in the right state of mind can watch that. Whether you're a Republican, whether you're a conservative, whether you're far left, far right, independent, I don't see how anybody can watch that and defend it. I genuinely don't. I genuinely don't. Like, that was so... The guy with the hat, the one that told Mehdi to get out this country, he told Mehdi to get out this country probably 3 times. I counted 3 times throughout the whole episode. He said, get out then, get out then, get out then, get out then. The level of entitlement, sir. The level of entitlement. And the guy who just... I'm still stuck on the man who blatantly said with a smile on his face that he's a fascist. Like, this is... Does he know, like... I will say Mehdi did not let them land some of their points. He was like over talking them. But in this case scenario, I don't even care that he was over talking them. Respectfully, I'm still convinced like they have to be actors. There's just no way. They have to be actors. But let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. What do you think about the debate? Make sure you watch the debate from beginning to end because it just does not stop. Even towards the end, it looked like Mehdi was just so like physically like he's like, I'm done. I'm over it. Like mentally over the whole conversations. But it looked like a lot of people were really looking for their 15 seconds of fame. And it gave actors. That's how bad it was. But let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media as we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers because we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. I love y'all all. God bless y'all. This is Uduak, connecting people with policy. Toodles!